Good day to all of you. Welcome to another session of Eat for Health. I am Dr. Ganesh. Today I'm going to talk about an important topic. As you see, this is not a cooking program, but what I'm going to talk upon is about the famous cooking oil which we use every day, and how does it, some knowledge on how does it affect our health in the long run if it's used too much. So this is vegetable oil which is available very widely in all stores. But what actually is an oil? An oil is actually liquid fat. Oil is present in every living creature, humans, animals, marine life, birds. So this is actually refined cooking oil, which is also categorized as a processed food. Okay, it's a very complex process where it goes through various stages of refining. I will tell you a bit later about it. So now, what is actually fats in our body? Fats actually is stored lipids in our body. In all animals, it's stored as fats in our body. It produces, it's an energy store. It's only used as a last resort. Our main source of energy is carbohydrates. Fats, on the other hand, produce 2 times the energy power compared to carbohydrates. Okay, so now what is actually in the content of this cooking oil? What we should know about this cooking oil, and why is it actually not healthy for our body? First, cooking oil goes through many processes, but there are 4 main stages of the process in cooking oil. Okay, so now first stage is called as the refining stage, and then they go through the bleaching, and then hydrogenation, and then the last stage is deodorization. Now this is the most crucial part in cooking oil. It's called as the hydrogenation. So hydrogenation of cooking oil, actually what it does is they add an additional hydrogen ion into the oil so that it becomes more viscous and long shelf life. So that's the whole purpose of hydrogenation of cooking oil. So now, how does actually cooking oil affect our health? How does it give its effect on the health? See, cooking with oil has to be done cautiously. Whenever we use oil, we cannot simply take a bottle and just pour and cook our vegetables, fry our fishes, and we cannot be taking fried food on a daily basis, which a lot of people take fried fish, or if not fried vegetables with so much of oil in it, especially restaurants food. Okay, so now, how does oil affect our body? So when we take oil, okay, this is oil. You see, now you can see the gold color of oil. See, when we heat up oil, okay, when we pour oil into the wok that is heated up, it becomes oxidized. So now let's heat up this wok. Okay. So we heat up this wok. So when we are going to cook with oil, we have to make it a habit to measure the oil with a spoon. Use a spoon, okay, and pour some oil on the spoon. Okay, this is 1 tablespoon here, and pour it on the wok. You don't need too much of oil when you're cooking your foods. So when the wok is heated enough, just circulate the oil around the wok. You can see most parts of the wok is already oiled. Actually, the purpose of the oil is to just prevent the food from sticking to it on the wok. So otherwise, oil doesn't have any much purpose other than giving flavor or some taste. So now the oil is hot enough. So when we heat up oil will oxidize. They will oxidize and they produce free radicals. In my last session on antioxidants, I did mention about free radicals. Okay, so free radicals. Free radicals are poison to our body. So what our body does is it has to use antioxidants to take out these free radicals and excrete them out in the urine. So free radicals is actually oxygen particles that has broken down into oxygen ions, negative ions. These negative ions are very active, they are very reactive, they will want to bind to any molecules in our body. They can even bind to fats, they can bind to protein or sugars and create a lot of poisons or toxins to the body. Yeah? So oil produces that when it's cooked with food. So especially barbecues, grilling will produce a lot of these free radicals. The healthiest way to cook is to steam your food and use very less oil as much as possible in your cooking. So now let me show you how oil affects how does your body responds to eating oily food. When you cook your food with oil, when that oil enters your body, how does your body respond to it? Okay, let me show you. When you eat a fried food, say a fried chicken or a fried fish, fried vegetables or fried rice, okay, it enters your body. First it goes into your stomach and then intestine. From your intestine, those lipids will get absorbed. Just look at this as your blood vessel. This is the outer layer and this is the inner layer of the blood vessel. The inner layer of the blood vessel is known as the endothelium. This is the endothelial layer. There is a blue line here. This is the outer wall. This is the red line. Okay. So now this is all the blood. Your blood cells. Okay, it's flowing. Okay, your blood cells are flowing. Okay, this is an artery. We look at this as an artery. So when oil enters our body from our food to the intestine to the blood vessel, what happens is your blood vessel now is at this normal dilatation will constrict to reduce blood flow to your muscles, your organs, your tissues. So what happens is the blood vessel will constrict. Okay, so let's show you here. So now your blood vessel has constricted. It becomes very narrow. This is your blood cells, red blood cells. Okay, so from this dilatation to this size. So what happens is it reduces blood flow to tissues and organs. So when it reduces blood flow to tissues and organs, that's where that means there will be reduction in oxygen flow to tissues and organs as well. So when there's reduced oxygen flow to tissues and organs, you will get muscle cramps, you get muscle aches, neck stiffness, and all types of body aches that come upon you. Try taking a heavy, say a Saturday night barbecue, or you went for a party that's lots of cooked food, lots of oily food, fried food, and after consuming them the night before, you see how do you feel the next day. You feel very tired, very lethargic, very stiff. All you have to do is juice some vegetables and fruits, consume them, and it will give you some antioxidant boost in your body and cleanse up all the free radicals in your body. It is the free radical effect that causes this situation. But what happens when you keep on taking lots of fried foods? You're so used to taking fried foods, cooking with a lot of oil, taking fried egg almost every other day, fast food. What happens is your body, and especially when you take very less vegetables and fruits, what happens is inflammation builds into your body. Because there is low antioxidant, inflammation builds up. Okay, for those who take very less vegetable. Then it will lead for, there will be increase in inflammation. Increase in inflammation, what happens? Okay, tissue damage. There will be tissue damage. Okay, and it can also lead to organ dysfunction. Okay, so what happens is your body's capacity to heal itself becomes slower and slower and slower, and disease start to build up. Chronic diseases start to build up, like diabetes, hypertension, and even heart disease. So inflammation can also take place in the blood vessels. When the blood vessels get inflamed, like say your artery, okay, it damages your endothelial layer. If this get damaged, what happens? Inflammation sets in. There will be inflammation in the wall. When inflammation sets in, there will be what we call as a thrombus formation. That means there will be a collection of all types of inflammatory chemicals and debris, dead tissue. Okay, and this will, if this goes on continuously, and even fat molecules, lipids, cholesterol, they build up and keep on growing, and also clotting factors like blood clots. What happens? Eventually the whole area gets blocked, so your blood flow becomes blocked, so blood is not able to flow, you see. So here is blocked. So that's how a person gets a heart attack. So just keep in mind that oil, cooking oil, if it's heated, it becomes inflammatory to your body. It makes your body very acidic. So cook it, use it very less, as much as possible. Try to make it a habit to use cooking oil less, as much as possible. The lesser the oil, the healthier the food. Preferably slow cooking is one of the healthiest way to cook. Steaming your food is healthy, and of course you cannot compare it to eating it raw vegetables, raw fruits. So you get the best of your antioxidant value from those kind of foods. So now, having said that, I have a recipe to share. Okay, this is a recipe probably you have never heard of. Okay, it's called a broccoli and mango recipe salad. So here I have some broccoli here. I'm just going to show you a little bit. I have some ready there. Okay, just take a broccoli. Okay, a broccoli, and just cut it fine. Right, cut the broccoli fine. Cut them very fine. Okay, so we cut them fine here. Let's put them all in the plate. Right. Okay, I'm just going to make a little bit to show you. Okay, there are some raisins here, and I got some mango here. Okay, we'll take some mango. Okay, I've sliced some mango. Okay, cut it finer. You can try this at home. It's very delicious, very nutritious. Okay, broccoli is rich in a compound known as sulforaphanes, which is I'll explain more on that on another topic, on another video. So now we have the mango here. mixed with the broccoli. So we take some raisins. I got some walnuts here, so just to get some crunchiness. If you want to use almonds, you can use raw peanuts, which is also applicable, just to add the crunchiness. You can add as to your preference how much you want. Okay. So now I got it all mixed. This is a very simple salad. So now I'm going to take a little bit of lemon here. Just going to squeeze some lemon. I'm going to put a bit of black pepper. If you don't want pepper, it's up to you. Just to add a little bit of antioxidants from the pepper. Pepper is rich in piperine, which is also an antioxidant. Okay. So now you get a simple salad. Okay. After a meaty meal, you can take the salad. So it will give you that antioxidant boost. So you get the sweetness of the raisins and the mango, crunchiness from the walnuts, and the rawness of the broccoli, which is very tasty. Till my next video, thank you for watching. Take care, stay healthy, live long. Thank you.